Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Austin, Marcus, how's it going? I had water or something. But it is not present with me, so I'm going to have to go grab that before we officially start. Let me stop the streaming there here. You're extremely tired? I'm sorry to hear that, Marcus. What's got you so extremely tired, aside from work, if anything? Pokemon Nerd, welcome. Looks like you got a new profile picture. The McGrinch Mill came out today, and it was non-stop rush for 9 hours straight. Ooh, in and out to a rush. That sounds terrible. Sounds like not a party. Who here's got their Mewtwo? Dude, they came out with a Mewtwo for this game. You're gonna get him tomorrow? Yeah, there's a mystery gift for Mewtwoite X and Y, along with a bonus mission to get Mewtwo. It's pretty dope. Yeah, apparently they came out with some sort of trailer today. I still need to check out the trailer, but you know. Elizabeth, welcome. How's it been? Good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Let you log in really quick then. I will allow this. I do still have that shiny Skidoo for you. Your birthday's on the 12th? Well, happy birthday in case we don't see you between now and then. My family has a lot of birthdays in December as well. I have a shiny Skidoo for a lot of people if they want it, honestly. I don't need anything special in return. I just need to catch this shiny Pikachu first. That's my only requirement, because I don't want to reset this. Hey, Moondrop, welcome, welcome. How do you unlock the side missions for Mewtwo and Deontay? You have to beat the game. Basically, everything shy of catching Zygarde. And then the mission will show up. You were watching a movie until you saw me live? Well, glad you could be here. You've went up 11 subs since yesterday. Nice. That's on Twitch or YouTube or what? Hey, D-Hit Kill. How's it going? A good movie. Is the name of the movie chat appropriate? If so, what movie? The new Zootopia 2. Epic. That one looks like a fun one. Oh, on here? Thanks, Moondrop. Pokemon Nerd, what kind of videos did you put out that led to the growth, do you think? What you been doing? You didn't count how many minutes into it? True fan right there. Konora, welcome. You're just gonna get a whole team of Fralligators to beat Zygarde? Honestly, I'm kind of wondering if Zygarde's really that hard of a battle. Like, I just don't think he's Volo level difficult. But who knows, maybe he is. Oh, thank you, Moondrop. Spreading the positivity around. 'Tis the season. I dig it. Ooh, one too many. Setups of your controller off of Amazon. That's all you did for videos? You did a video of your setup? My setup looks terrible right now. Yeah, it has been. I recognize the name, though. It's been a while. We're still here just plinking away. Trying to get that, the last... Well, I goofed on my post on Discord, now that I think about it. I need more than 119. I need 179. I typed a 1 instead of a 7. I can do math, I promise. Either way, we're just trying to get that last 179 subs on the channel. Enjoy your movie, Moondrop. I think the last time you were live or here was on the first live of Let's Play ZA. Okay. It's been a month ago or so. And thanks for the luck. We will need it. Because this Pikachu doesn't want to shine, and we're almost at full odds. Actually, I think I did one too many there. Cooking today. I am glad to hear you're doing better, Konora. Yeah, those kind of thoughts are... They weigh heavy. So do you guys think I'm going to pass 1,096 encounters before it shines? Or do you think I'm going to get the shiny just under odds? Probably pass it. Oh, this is daytime. My poor kid's just in there trying to sleep. And our neighbors are just stomping away through the entire apartment. There's like 4 kids that live above me. They said that you couldn't watch YouTube till you feel better, so you went back and watched a good bit of the other videos before this one, and then got distracted by my live. You know, that actually makes sense. If one's struggling with, you know, thoughts of the bad variety and whatnot, getting off of social media, getting off of YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Facebook Reels, things like that, definitely is an improvement. Just the constant serotonin that hits from doing shorts and things like that, and just doom scrolling as they call it, like really affects your ability to be happy in a negative way. So completely understand the recommendation they had for being away from it for a while. Sometimes it's good to just do a day with no phone, or week with no YouTube, no anything like that. And it's pretty crazy what it can do for you. And we're glad to have you back, Honora. But to everybody who is popping and watching, this is your public service announcement to make sure you get your Mega Deontay mystery gift and your new Mewtwo mystery gift while you can. Would be a terrible one to miss out on. You went camping during the fishing during the no device period. Most fun you've had in a bit? Good, getting out, having it, touching grass, as they call it, does wonders. I'm allergic to grass, so I don't get to touch that very often. Don't even have ZA yet, D-Hitkill. That is a little bit of a bummer, but I am hopeful that they will keep the cool mystery gifts active until after Christmas. Like, at least into the new year, because that would be so terrible. You know, all these kids getting ZA for Christmas and getting excited to go and play it and whatnot, and then not have the mystery gifts active. That would be soul crushing. Also took apart your Switch. Done that a time or two. That's how you end up with Pokeball themed Switches. Yeah, fancy. That's only one of them. I actually have two, because you have to buy a set of red and a set of white, so the other Switch I have is the reverse of this. It's pretty cool. It looked like this. And the Joy-Cons can just be swapped out so that you have like an entirely red face and white back, or a white face and a red back. Your Switch was trashed. There was crap in it because your 5-year-old sisters got to it. Like beads and lint and stuff, or like literal fecal matter. It's never turning on again is in a pile of broken parts. Lint and dog hair. Why is it never turning on again? Did it burn up or something? 100 encounters until full odds. That means 50 more resets. Oh, gotcha. It was already broken. Bummer. Oh yeah, I think I should have an Amazon package coming. Not today, but tomorrow sometime. Oh. Yeah. Arriving tomorrow. I purchased the Elgato Stream Deck. You'll probably watch till I get the shiny, then you're going to bed. Well, I hope for your sake and mine that I get the shiny. You got a blanket, Pokemon Nerd? Nice. Oh gosh dang it. Whatever the heck that is, I'm moving. when that Pikachu looked pretty sus. I'll be able to make it so that, like, I can press a button and have scenes slide and do transitions and put up memes. That's gonna be freaking sweet. I've been wanting one for about 4 years now and just haven't ever really had the remembrance of it, the desire for it, and the funds for it all at the same time. Ooh, I just got hit with a huge wave of tired. That's never a good thing. Oh, the stream's almost hit 20 likes. That's pretty sweet. Does this game have the lighting thing like Scarlet and Violet? Do you mean the lighting makes some of the non-shinies look shiny and super washed out? If that's the case, then I can't say as I've noticed that. That having been said, sometimes daytime Pikachu looks darker than nighttime Pikachu. So, very clearly yellow here. and then darker yellow, but still yellow. .6 seconds keyframe. That's not right. That mess with how some of the Pokemon look, like in the gray winter with the iron Pokemon. Yeah. Yeah, shiny Pokemon look shiny in this game, and if they don't, guess what? Turn around and turn back around, look at them, and you'll hear the shiny charm and the sparkle again. Shiny Pokemon in this game have a shiny aura around them. I wish I could showcase that, but there will be sparkles surrounding the Pokemon, like a kind of a shimmer. And there's the alert sound, just like in Legends Arceus. And there's a visual cue of sparkles appearing. They look sparkly! And my throat is feeling a lot better than it was yesterday. Yeah, it's stupid hard. Stupid hard to miss a shiny in this game. Hmm. 60 short encounters left. In other news, my evening's going to be spent making some videos. Oh, excuse me. Tonight. Hopefully I'll have an upload schedule for the next little while. I realized that I put so much work into getting... I was going to have a video a day come out for the month of September, August and September. But then I hit my little rut at the end of August. And so all of the videos I made for shiny hunting in Scarlet and Violet never got released. Yeah, I'm doing a Shiny Living Dex in general, as well as in this game. Absolutely. And the video series I'm talking about is the Shiny Living Dex. I was posting videos for every shiny I found, and I got too in the weeds because I was finding shinies faster than I could edit the videos for them, so I got a huge backlog, and it just burnt me out. Just with trying to process it all. That and the channel wasn't growing as fast as I wanted it to, and I realized I probably wasn't going to hit my goal for 500 subs by the time this game came out. And I kind of just lost motivation. Well, yesterday I kind of stumbled across all of those videos that I have failed to upload, so I'm finna get them uploaded. I want to have on my channel me catching every single shiny in a video format of some kind. That is the goal. Also, I apologize if this is buffering. I don't know what my computer's deal is, but it thinks it's in pain or something. If I could, I would see about running an Ethernet cable directly from my router to here, but my kids would never. My kids would never allow that. How many do I have in this game so far? Great question. Not counting duplicates, I think I have somewhere in the ballpark of like 30. Counting duplicates, I probably have like 60 to 90. And evolved lines versus unevolved lines is also a consideration to take into account there. So, Shiny Honedge. Oh, where are we at? Where are my shinies? There we go. Alright, so I got almost a box full. I think I'm 4 shinies shy of a box. So there's 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Yeah, I got 31 shinies. Not counting dupes. And then I got some alphas here. The comments are slow, but not bad. Okay. Yeah, just it's telling me that it's buffering, but I don't know how to make my computer pick up the pace. I mean, I guess I could make it so that the comments aren't getting spread. Like, that would probably help to some degree. I can see the comments. That's what's important. So you take it that there's no new Pokemon. That is correct so far. There are some new Megas, obviously. They just announced Mega Lucario Z, which is cool. There's rumored to be Charizardite Z. I don't know how much stock I put into that. There's going to be Mega Zeraora. And there's a pretty good chance that there will be Mewtwo Z. We'll see about that. What's my biggest alpha? Oh, I have no idea. I think for that we would have to define biggest, but I would wager Metagross probably has a good chance of taking the cake on that one. Ooh, we up to 20 likes on the stream. Very nice. Now we just need to, like, double our subscribers and we'll be good. One of your favorites is Lucario? Just pear size? Yeah, I want to know what typing this Lucario is going to be. It looks like it could be just a psychic Lucario, but like, is it a psychic fighting? Is it a psychic steel? Or maybe it's ghost steel. It looked very fluid, but not like liquid, if that makes sense. Like in an easygoing Mian Shao kind of way. Looked like water steel? Yeah, that's probably pretty accurate for a description. And that's what I mean by fluid. Like, I don't see any reason why, realistically, Lucario would get a water typing. Like, that just seems really absurd and out of the blue. Yeah, be looking like that. Although, I feel like we've had a look at this for a long time. I feel like we knew that this was coming. Fighting Steel. It doesn't change type. What the heck? It just looks different? Fighting Steel. Yeah, that makes no sense. Mega Lucario. They're both fighting steel. But I guess one's focusing on like a special attack versus a physical attack, potentially. That's probably going to be the difference. Is Mega Lucario looks like it's a fighter with steel, like main to punch. But this could be a special attack fighter versus a physical brawler. Okay, I have to have a word with our sponsor that doesn't send us any money. I'll be right back. $22 encounters remain. And then we've hit full odds. No, there's not really a bad guy. Think cleanup crew. that's more of what this is. Isn't necessarily a bad guy. It's not even a guy, really. You can see the tower right there. That's Prism Tower is decimated. So that has a huge part to play. But, so the entire thing is essentially AZ built the weapon like 3,005 some odd years ago. Used it, ended the war, brought back his beloved Floette, and then realized sometime later, like, hey, maybe I should build a safety net in this to help protect everything. And so he did that. And then Lysandre tries to set off the machine again, and we thwart it in the events of X and Y, which creates a huge imbalance in the mega energy of the world, because this device is what's emitting said mega energy. And we're trying to stop that from exploding, essentially. So no bad guy. Hashtag spoiler alert. Probably should have led with that. But I don't feel bad. Having played the game, I guessed that day one. So it's not a huge spoiler, even though it's like, that is the bad guy, that is the end game, that is the reason for playing, essentially. But it's very obvious when you first start the game, like, hey, this is going to be a problem. Talk about some lore. Yeah. Yeah, like, when I finished the game, I was actually surprised to learn that it told us basically the origin of Mega Stones. Like, where they all come from and how they came about. And that was some cool lore to have. Now, I'm still fairly convinced that the war that they had was with the Paldea region. And that when he fired this weapon to end the war, he fired it at Paldea, which caused the Great Crater. Like, that is my official headcanon. Until otherwise noted. Or disproven. Ooh, that was daytime, right? Yes. Austin over there lurking. And that is officially not full odds, right? Is it 96? 1096? I feel like it's 1092. Reggies are not currently in this game. Oh, we passed full odds forever ago. At least for Shiny Charm full odds. Legend ZA, the odds were 1024. Not that that affects us in any real way. Because we're still going for it. Could you imagine Mega Regigigas? $1,100. We still got over an hour left to go tonight. Look at us go. Still no Star Killer. Taking his day off due to the snow a little too seriously. We never said he could have a day off from the stream. The shame. We also don't have our complimentary Mimi appearance. Do I sell any merch? Actually, I do. I do have some merch. One thing of merch, actually. I just couldn't figure out how to get it up on YouTube effectively. But it's not for this channel, unfortunately. Wow. My computer is loading things so slow. I don't know if YouTube lets me do links or not, but that's what it is. And if that link isn't clickable, it's an iron-on patch. And there's the shiny version. You like the shiny one? Nice. Yeah, I had fun making it. That's my main channel that I would also be dual streaming to if I had a better computer with which to do it. This channel is kind of like a test channel separate from my main channel to see if I can become monetized faster than I did on my original channel. And more organically. So I've been putting some time and effort into this one. But I seem to have stalled at 300 subscribers, whereas on my original channel, I stalled out at like 600 for a good amount of time. But that one got up to about 20K. 20.4K was the highest. What's up, Hayden? You got the shiny Tyrant in 30 resets. That's impressive. Did a little bit of fossil hunting, did ya? And, was that filling up an entire box, or was that doing only like 6 at a time or so? Gonora, that would be legit, honestly. A Shiny Charm resin would be so cool. That is so cool that you're, that you try to, you know, support some of the content creators. It's really appreciated. Shiny Tyrant's blue, right? I'm gonna do some like more fly methods, but Shiny Tyrant and Aurora's probably gonna be not too far out before I attempt them, just to get them done and out of the way, since they're not affected by the Shiny Charm at all. You live streamed it last night, and you cursed on stream in excitement and had to delete because you're family friendly. Oh, dang. That explains why I didn't see it, because after I got done with my stream last night, I went to bed. Had 9 fossils total, and they were extremely fast resets because you saw the shiny on the name stream. Oh, gotcha. Ended up buying 9 jaw fossils. See how fast I can speed run. Doing Tyrant. Oop. That was not a full reset. like, I had some extra cash, so I went ahead and got the fossils in advance. That, in conjunction with, I will be using a second switch as well. And now that I know the shiny charm is irrelevant for that hunt, because I just found that out today, I can get 60 encounters done wicked fast. Oh. Gotcha. That would make things faster. Right, right. Yeah, it pops up that little circle saying, hey, this Pokemon's been added to the Dex, or this Pokemon's been registered, or this Pokemon's been obtained. Ah, dang. I will absolutely check that out when I'm done streaming, for sure. I had to edit the curse word out of it, though, apparently. Or bleep it out, or otherwise. Ah, yes. Clearly. Ooh, you'll try to put a little shine in the shiny charm by using a lightish blue that's almost see-through and using blue glitter flakes. That sounds professional. Konora. Sounds really professional. I dig it. You saw the blue Tyrant on the little circle and flipped out. There you go. Pokemon Nerd, you have a fantastic night. Get some good sleep, all that. I will be right back. I'm gonna go see if I can figure out how to get my internet to, like, love me a little bit more. It says my CPU usage is only 20%, so it should be my internet at this point. Well, I didn't hear it sparkle, so I didn't miss a shiny. That's good. It's at 1.5k views right now. It's going to be a fast hunt for me. Love hearing that. Let's see here. That's awesome, Hayden. Of course I watched it live. Why not? I realized... And I just dropped my phone. Really, I threw it. I was like, you know what? I have a phone right here. I can pull it up in the middle of the stream. It's not that cool. Oh, did you ever get your trade done? The code I used the other night, the all zeros for you, wasn't working. To trade, I believe it was like a Pumpkaboo you was looking to evolve. Did you ever get that sorted out? That was only your second shiny in Legends EA and you don't have a charm? Yeah. Not to mention the charm wouldn't work for that one anyways, but... Yeah, still really freaking sweet. Meanwhile, I'm over here having the shiny charm, having a Pokemon that it works for, and still being over shiny odds. I'm waiting for the, yo, let's go, shiny Pikachu! But I haven't had much of a real reason to say that, unfortunately. Have to get the mold, more resin and glitter, then you're ready to go. So, do you have to, like, custom make the molds out of that plastic, that clear plastic vinyl stuff? Potentially. It does say that I was streaming it, like... I'm bouncing back and forth between 14,000 kilobits per second and 6,000. And YouTube's crying because it's saying I'm not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth stream. So I don't know what that's all about. And then it'll go from that to excellent. So I don't know what its deal is. Like, my initial thoughts are to end the horizontal stream, which should help the situation. Like, that's the only thing I can do. Because I'm streaming to 2 different places at one time, that would fix the issue to a small degree. My credit score just dropped. of my heart inquiries fell off. Interesting. I went and applied, well, had a look at applying for a land loan today. So I was like, wait, did they accidentally hard pull my credit for that? They weren't supposed to. Seriously considering selling off all of my Pokemon games and all of my Zelda games and starting the collection over again to get the funds needed to have a down payment for a house. And it is sad, at least for the land for the house, it is sad that I do have enough money that if I got, or enough product, that if I got full value out of selling my video game stuff, plus my computer and my laptop, I would have about 10K. If sold it for full value. Like, fair market value for what it is used. That's what I mean. Not like, oh, you bought this new, sell it for that type stuff. No, like, it's used, this is what you can get out of it, and if I got that, then it would be good. Either that or you carve it out of wood, then using a fast set plaster type thing, then you use the wood to make the mold. Oh, gotcha. Oh, that's just your reflect going on. I'm like, what is happening? Still can't beat Zygarde? I haven't even tried, honestly. I keep getting distracted with this shiny hunt. I have so many things that I need to do. Side missions and whatnot. "100% form is hard to dodge." I'm gonna come at it with my Gardevoir and hope that it can do some work. What kind of Pokemon stuff I got? I have a physical copy of every single Pokemon game ever made. Except for, like, Pokemon Pinball. Like, the mainline games is what I mean. I have 2 copies of Pokemon Colosseum. Better be at least 90 plus. Oh, it is. Oh, it is. You use the wood to indent the plaster so you can pour the resin into it. I gotcha. I got DS. I got a DS Lite. You have the OG Ruby and Sapphire? Me too. No, that would be the 3DS. Which I have 2 of those, one of which is rigged with a capture card. But yeah, I just have like all my Pokemon games sitting there staring at me from a shelf. You have the OG pinball and the Ruby and Sapphire pinball? Oh, gotcha. That makes more sense. I got Stadium 1 and 2 for the N64 as well. How much for a 3DS and a copy of Ultra Sun? Honestly, I'm not entirely convinced I'm selling my stuff. I'll keep you in mind if I do, though. But, if I did, Ultra Sun's like 35, I believe. If I remember what I priced it out at. My 3DS is a little crusty. The paint's peeling off of it. Apparently I've played it too much. Yeah. Like, right off the cusp, I don't know what the 3DS exactly is worth because I didn't calculate that into everything. But, I definitely wouldn't let this go for anything less than 200 just because it's such a beast. Like, it opens the door to so much potential with Pokemon in general. Take some look at some Pokemon cards for definitely. I do have quite a lot of those. I do have quite a lot of those. And for reasons, I have 4 GameCubes. That's fun. But, like, I can't sell the GameCubes because I bought 4 for a very specific reason. Like, eventually I want them on a shelf all under a TV just because I think it looks insanely cool. Having 4 GameCubes lined up that are all the colors. Oh, I don't have any graded Pokemon cards. I sold all my graded ones. Why on earth do I have 4, and is it related to Jirachi? Yes, but also no. I want to shiny hunt Pokemon Colosseum at some point. So I have 4 to expedite my process in shiny hunting. Because in theory, you can hook up one Wavebird controller to multiple receivers, and one button input counts for 4 consoles. So, because that has the 1 in 8,000 odds, I want to be able to do 4 or as many encounters as possible for it at a time. So that's one reason why. Hey, Marcus, you have a great night. Get some good sleep and enjoy the day tomorrow. Starters in this game are shiny locked. But on top of wanting to shiny hunt Pokemon Colosseum, there are a few hunts that I would like to do over again in Generation 3, for which having 4 GameCubes to stream that would be insanely beneficial to doing efficiently. So I could hunt Game Boy Advance games on factory hardware more efficiently with 4 GameCubes and just splitting the screen. You just realized that you used to come to my Brass Coin streams as well? Like, I'm pretty sure the chat has, like, called me Brass on several occasions. That's funny. You knew you did in the back of your brain? Yeah. Hey, there's Starkiller. The stream is complete now. Even if we don't find Shiny Chunkachu. Everyone's made it. Okay, not everyone. We're still missing Jay and we're still missing Mimi. But they got time. Yeah, and I'm actually quite a bit over odds now. I'm almost 200 over odds. I knew you were familiar. Okay, but like, for real, Hayden, in not a making fun of way and not a, you know, not a mean way, just in the nicest way. There were a few of the streams that you popped into that when you had said that, hey, I'm heading out, some of the chatters were like, does he not remember? Does he really not know? So hopefully it makes a little bit more sense of why the channel is the way that it is. Kenora, it is 9:24 p.m. This channel is learning everything that I did right on the Brass Coin channel and seeing if I can do it better. Take what I did right, learn from the mistakes, do it better than last time. Because last time I made videos and streamed for a solid year and got to maybe 630 subscribers. And I did all sorts of content. I did Mario, Zelda, Metroid, Pokemon, Animal Crossing, and growth was really slow. So I wanted to hone in on Pokemon specifically because I can lean in from what I already had. And I still haven't really posted on the main channel, hey guys, come to this channel. Like, this is where my Pokemon stuff's going to be. Because I wanted to see if I could do it more organically without what Brass Coin's channel offered to the people that subscribed. I don't want to have a Pokemon channel affiliated with that. But if this experiment fails, I go back to streaming on that channel like nothing ever happened. Just give out free Pokemon and they will come. That was the brass coin way. And it worked. It worked really well. I think the last one you watched was my Type Null Shiny and Living Pokedex Blue. I still need to finish that one. Because I do believe I was doing that under the trainer name of Sludge, so it still counts. And I'm actually fairly close to having that complete, I think. But I got distracted shiny hunting and trying to get this channel to pop off. So yeah, I've successfully gotten 2 channels to be monetized in my past. One of them still is. The other one I let fall off a cliff. Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. There you go. That sounds fun. Knowing my luck, the internet's been lying to me. In static encounter alphas aren't a thing. Like, I am genuinely becoming concerned that this Pikachu is in fact shiny locked. It's obviously changing up genders, levels, and stats. Like, that much is obvious. But it does not want to shine. Best plays to use Skitty with Attract. For some reason, I don't doubt that. Technically, I'm only 200 over odds. You're not wrong. Scarlet and Violet has spoiled us too much. Like, if this was Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, I wouldn't even be batting an eye. It's 11:30 where you're at. We can't all get a shiny Tyrant in 30. Would be dope if we could, but then that wouldn't be a challenge. If we could all do that. Like, I want a shiny Pikachu reaction worthy of waking up my children, because it's probably going to at this point. And piss off the neighbors. Like, that would be an even better bonus. Can't wait until you find your first Shalfa. Same. Same. Pissed off your roommate with your shiny Tyrant reaction? Okay, Star Killer. First shiny, 3 shiny Pokemon you found were shiny alphas. What were they, Star Killer? And why was one of them Litleo? Because that was my first shiny alpha, but I don't count it because... I did that one remotely. Actually, to be fair, I got a lot of shiny alphas, so... I don't think any of them were natural, though. Tried for hours and hours and hours on Legends Arceus and nothing but this game. Everything was shiny alpha in the beginning. Like, shiny Litleo, easy, right? Shiny Florges, easy. Shiny Fletchinder, also easy. I guess I could still go for Alpha Skidoo, Alpha Esper. Although, I don't know officially. I've never seen an Alpha Esper. How to do the bench method? Honestly, say you're hunting Pikachu in Wild Zone 3. You sit down on the bench, you wait till night, you check to see if it's shiny. You sit down on the bench, you wait to daytime, you check to see if it's shiny. Or you just do the bench over and over and over and over and over and over and over again and let your shiny potential stack up because you won't overwrite the shiny. And then you just check once every like 10 minutes of doing that. You're paranoid to mess up your Joy-Con with the remote. Can you attach a another controller to a Switch Lite? Ooh, shiny Alpha Dragalge. Nice. Because, like, a turbo controller won't mess with your system. You lost all your shinies from Violet? Was it on the Switch that's toast? I still don't know exactly what it is, but it's a controller that's like programmable with a computer to have macros where it pushes buttons for you. So if you hook up a turbo controller and you program it to press A over and over and over again, it's going to do that. Think of a turbo controller like the Switch Up for the Nintendo Switch. I don't know if you've ever heard of that, but it's like a little red stick that you plug into your Switch. And you can actually have it hatch eggs for you in Shiny Hunt egg methods automatically. And that's something I've done before. Never heard of any of those things. The switch up stick was like all the rage during the lockdown. Out of curiosity, Hayden, what actually was it that let you know that I was also Brascoin for today's stream? Was it you finally noticed like the CashApp stuff? Because that was up last stream too. Which I find insanely funny. My stream deck just got shipped. It's arriving tomorrow. Because it was a Cyber Monday deal. That's why you like the games being saved on the game cards more? Yes. Brascoin isn't real, he is an illusion. Illusion. Starkiller, do you think it's time that I actually push people to this channel from the other channel? Or do you think I give it more time? No, an Elgato stream deck, yes. Not to be confused with the stream tablet, or Steam tablet. Steam Deck. Stream Deck. It's a little USB device that I can plug into my computer like a keyboard that I can program to do functions. Like I can push a button and my scene will change on my OBS, or I can press a button and it will mute my microphone. And I don't have to worry about if I type something on my keyboard, I accidentally hit a macro key and turn things off. You would push everyone to this channel so that you can be the only viewer on the main one? That's fair, that's fair. You own the breast coach. Lies. Maybe if I can get this channel monetized, I should shiny hunt Jirachi again. You bought it off of Amazon? I believe that. Konora, you have a fantastic night. Thanks for popping in, hanging out with us for basically the entirety of the stream. I probably got like an hour for you, probably 30 minutes left actually, but you get some good sleep and you have a fantastic day tomorrow. Oh, the main channel? Brass coin. One word. You'll know it when you see my face. Jirachi was a crazy hunt. Oh my gosh, did Jirachi suck. That one was so painful. Not near as painful as Shaman, oddly enough. But painful. Thanks so much, Konora. Yeah, Shaman made me want to stop streaming altogether. A lot of late nights waiting for Jirachi, and I found it on the night you fell asleep. That is so funny. I don't know if I mentally could again, honestly. I do want to shiny hunt Manaphy again, though. That one actually matters. Because, like, I don't need to shiny hunt Jirachi again because the OT is Wishmaker, so it's fine. Manaphy, on the other hand, I need to shiny hunt again, and that one's going to be a cakewalk. For that one, I just need to devote a little bit of time. No, not Manaphy. I mean, the longer I do it, the easier it gets for Manaphy because of my method. like, it'll be to the point where I could realistically sell legit shiny Manaphy with anybody's OT that they want. And it would only take me a matter of a couple of hours. Actually, did I sell those? I might have. I'm fairly confident I did, actually. Obviously not all of them, I still have what I need, so that's no problem, but... Still be really fast. I feel like the encounters are going faster today than they have in the past. Which is weird. Oops. I forgot I can spam the L button, but the R button throws things. I do want to know what my keyframes are set to, because that appears to be part of my issue. Okay, after this set, gotta go preheat an oven real fast. Come on, Shiny. 1300, you can do it. I believe in you. My faith was wasted. Alright, I'll be right back. Yawn. See if that helps the remainder of the stream a little bit. Particularly large chunky chew. My local police department just put out like a Facebook/Twitter thing that says something to the effect of trust us, when we get some of the first snowfall of the season and your vehicle needs to be towed because you bumped into the curb of a church parking lot, we know what was really going down. Whether you call it cookies or donuts or first-hand winter driving familiarization, we've hypothetically been there and hypothetically done that. So here's the deal. We're not opposed to drivers wanting to improve their winter driving skills, as long as they do it safely and responsibly. If you wrap your car around a light pole, you probably weren't careful enough. Or you need lots more practice. Basically like, hey, we know this is going to be a thing. Don't be stupid. Like, you don't have to lie to us. We're not giving you a ticket for it. Just don't be stupid. And get permission first from the owner of the private property. Shauna, hello. Popping in before you go to bed. Hopefully you catch me on a Friday or Saturday. I will try to be here on a Friday and or Saturday. It's getting the wife to stay in the living room and not go to bed that makes it so that I have a hard time streaming on the weekends. But she's at work right now. Well, she's off and driving home, but that's why we get to stream tonight. Speaking of which, I need to go make sure she can get in the house. Hopefully you've been well, Shauna. this one, well, this is the second to last rotation. And it's a shiny Chunkachu! Let's go! And I was about to give it up, too. I was like, this is the last one. No, second to last. We got it. We found a shiny Alpha Chunkachu. Let's hope it's still there. And there it is. Dropping a save. Dropping a save. And is it going to let me just throw a ball at it? There we go. Shiny Alpha Chunkachu joins the team at 13,147. 1,347. Starkiller found it. Let's go. This is the official longest hunt and shortest hunt in Legends EA. Mainly it's the first. So, that's awesome. I'm here for it. I'm glad I stuck it out and didn't just say, nah, that was my last one. Female Shiny Alpha with a boost to defense. 3 good IVs. Okay. I'll take it. And now I have to set this up to do it again. But I won't be streaming that one. I'll just be doing that one. Actually, I might stream it. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But, Starkiller, thanks for being here for it. Greatly appreciated. If you guys are hanging out, smash the like button. Be greatly appreciated. Help the video do well. And, subscribe if you haven't already for more shiny hunting content. We'll see you guys in the next one.